What's up, guys? BABz here. I've been playing through Stalker Call of Pripyat. I haven't really been recording it. I wanted to kind of just do a fun little playthrough on my own time. I've never played before. This is my first playthrough. In my playthrough, I've gotten to Pripyat. That's pretty much as far as I've gone. So I've done the underpass mission, but one thing's been bothering me. It is this mission, the Oasis, and I need to check whether the legend is true. So this has been on my PDA for a while, ever since I talked with the scientists. So today I thought I'd do a video of me trying to find Oasis. So where you want to head to is the ventilation complex. Fun side note, while just playing, I was just out exploring, you know, around Yanav and around Jupiter. I just kind of stumbled in there, and basically you go in there. Well, you know what? Instead of spoiling it, I'll just show you. But I have been in here, and it gave me a bit of a spook. I'll go more into detail when we get there. Actually, what time is it? Let's sleep until morning. So we are going to be rocking. I've been using this Groza. I just got it fully upgraded, and I've been using this bodysuit here, which is really good for anomaly protection. Not so much, doesn't have much armor, as you can see there. I don't really know what we're gonna find here. Like I said, I have been to the ventilation complex. I've already cleared out all the hamsters there and zombies, so we should be good to go. But you know, it's Stalker. It changes every time you play it. Something new happens. So I've been playing without the HUD as much as possible. It's more fun, more immersive. All right, so we're just gonna follow the tracks down here, and the ventilation complex will be down there on our left. So let's go. Oh, we already got ourselves our first enemy. I just saw that dog cross the tracks. Oh, a lot of dogs. All right, took care of that problem. Oh, I also have this Walther P99. This is my favorite pistol so far in the game. I think it looks sick. You see it's got the laser and the flashlight, and it just looks so good. I wish there was an inspect button in this game, but I usually just reload to inspect it. But yeah, it looks cool. And it looks like we're gonna have something up here. Chimera, I think. Yeah, that's definitely a Chimera. Okay, well, we'll take out a Chimera on our journey as well. How about that? Or we'll die. Did he kill all the guys up there? I don't want to. Oh, it's a bloodsucker. Is that a bloodsucker and some bulls? Or some boars, I mean? Let's take them all out. Shoot, I hit the tree. Come on. My last one. Oh! Come on. Trying to flank me and I'm bleeding. Got him. Oh, I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding. Come on, to live. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, like I said, this suit doesn't have very good armor. It's more meant for anomaly protection, statuses, stuff like that. I killed a Chimera right over by, I think it was this antenna here, or this power pole. The dog. Oh, this is the minefield here. This is one of the helicopters you have to research or check out. And there he goes. He just died to a landmine. Nice. I'm getting distracted. I apologize. That's Stalker. I mean, it's a game of exploration. Stuff just kind of happens. You don't, you know, it's hard to make plans in Stalker, because at any moment a Chimera could jump and hit you in the back and kill you. All right, so to get down into this ventilation complex, I actually don't think we enter it from here. So if you're trying to find this, this is the entrance over here. You pretty much follow the train tracks, and then they'll be on the left. So let's head over down there. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if that Chimera There he is. There's the Chimera I killed that I was talking about. Still here. I killed him like 2 weeks ago. His body's still here. The loot also doesn't despawn. I have two pistols back at Yanov Station in front of Hawaiian just laying on the ground that I trip over every time I go to sell something. All right, so again, I don't know how to complete this. I just know it's here. And I plan on figuring out how to do it. And I hopefully will cut the video up so that I cut out some of the boring stuff. It's really hard to see, but there's actually ladders here you can get up. But this one, it's missing some rungs. So let's check this one. Yeah, this one here is good. And if you haven't been here, like I said, there'll be hamsters running down these pipes. You just take them out. And there's some zombies in that first building you'll need to take out. Climb this ladder. Go up here. All right, so this is the start of the maze. So, to continue my story, I don't know if I left it in or not, but I stumbled my way in here, as you saw the dead hamsters already. I stumbled in here, I was just exploring, but pretty much I just kind of, you know, ran over here. I was like running around looking for stashes and loot, worried about animals, like just crouch walking, pretty spooked. You know, then I came around here. I came around here. I actually don't know what that noise is. I did not hear that noise last time. Oh. Okay. Well, to continue my story, these lights I've never seen them. I'm pretty sure I hadn't picked up the quest yet from the scientists, but I think I actually understand the puzzle now after this happened. So I got interrupted there, but what happened was pretty much you'll run through and then it goes on a loop. You'll come through here, you're back at the beginning as soon as you come through here. Even if you look at the map, you'll just constantly, like, your character model will teleport back here and you just keep running through over and over again. I didn't know that. I went through about 5 times, and on the 5th time I was getting ready to leave here, and my guy was thirsty, so I took a drink of water. And on the Gunslinger mod you have these animations, and you can drink the water bottles multiple times, but once they're empty it actually gets thrown on the ground. Yeah, okay, so he just tossed it on the ground. So see it right there? So then when I ran through the next time, I didn't realize I was on a loop. That's what freaked me out. So again, I come through here, I'm checking all these corners, I'm checking these fans for loot and stashes. I'm creeping out because I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting for like a Chimera or a bloodsucker to just pop out and kill me. And then bam, I see this water bottle. And then it like clicked and I'm like, holy shit, I've been going in circles. And it like ran chills down my back. A really cool moment for me in this game. But yeah, so the only way to go, you can just keep running forward. It'll be on a loop, but if you run backwards, then you can leave right away. You'll see here, we've gone through, I think, about 3 times. But then if you go back here, you'll notice we're back at the tunnels. So, all right, well, that concludes my story. Now let's figure out how to do this puzzle. We want to get to Oasis. Been hearing a lot about it. I ask every NPC that I run into or I talk to about the Oasis. Some guys, you know, they're believers. They say it exists. It's like a place of pleasure and healing. As soon as you enter it, you're healed. And other people, you know, think it's a myth or a conspiracy. So, how do we complete this puzzle? Well, it looks like there's all these pillars. And then I had those shimmering lights now, which I never have seen those. This is the very first time I've ever seen these shimmery lights. So I would assume that that is like a doorway that I need to go through. So let's run through it. I have 2 of them here. So let's just run through and see if anything changes, because I hear that spark too. I'm guessing you have to talk to the scientists before you can complete this puzzle, because like I said, I've never seen the shimmering lights. I've never heard this zap sound before. until I picked up the quest from the scientists. The scientists at the scientist bunker, they are located right here on your map. So go talk to Herman and or Ozersky, I think, actually. And he'll give you this quest, and then you can complete this. I don't know what's going to happen, so hopefully I don't just die. But I have not read any spoilers on it, so I'm excited to find out. So I know the last two there have like the shimmeries, so let's run through this far right one, and then we'll run through these two, because I'm assuming the shimmering lights means that's the correct one. Let's see if anything changed there. We'll try the second one from the right if that didn't work. Doesn't look like anything changed. Yeah, let's try this one now. Okay, and then back through. Somebody's going ham up above us here. I don't know what they're doing up there. They got snipers. Feel like they're shooting at some dogs. All right, I only heard 2 zaps. Let's just try running straight down the middle. See if anything changes. I would assume that the pattern will change for everyone. It won't always be the same. I would assume that. So once I figure it out, don't assume that, or don't think that it's messed up if my pattern didn't work for you. All right, I'm just gonna start sprinting through. I'll probably jump ahead to where I have figured out the next step. Oh! What? I guess I found it? Is this the Oasis? So for me, I ran through the far left side, and then I went through the 2 middle ones that had the shimmery lights, and that's the one I just did. And I found the Oasis, I guess. Where am I on the map? We're just here. Yeah, so we did get through because we were stuck back here. Cool, okay, well, what's in here? Any monsters? All right, well, I am going to explore this area, so just know that there will be spoilers. Let's see if there's any anomalies. Oh, there is something on my scanner. Oh, I see it. Oh, Oasis, find proof. I just completed that mission. Nice. What is this? Oh, is this an artifact? No. Wait. Oh, was that a pseudo dog? Yeah, it was a pseudo dog. Okay. They have like mirages. I guess I got the right one. Cool, so we got an artifact. Let's take a look. Heart of the Oasis. This artifact was found at the center of the legendary Oasis. It appears that the heart is a crystallized plant, which has acquired the healing properties of the Oasis. Unlike the Oasis itself, however, this artifact is extremely radioactive. Yeah, okay, so I see here it gives you +4 radiation, +2 health restoration, +1 hunger elimination, +2 energy recovery, and +2 wound healing. That's a really good artifact. So it gives +4. So that and a bubble and you'll be all right. Awesome. That's cool. So we did find Oasis. We got the proof. Now I assume we go back to Ozersky at the scientist's lab and tell him that we found it and it does exist. So here we are. This is where I was earlier when I ran up here. I guess there is no other way to get in here. I actually tried jumping on this while I was just exploring. I was trying to find barrels or something I could jump on to get up here, but I couldn't find anything. All right, let's head back to Ozersky, see what he has to say. Look at that. Oh, that lightning was sick. I think I just got my thumbnail. This train's really cool too. It's got this anomaly going back and forth in it. If you go in there, if you jump off this bridge up here onto the train and then run all the way down here and jump down that hatch right there, try to dodge this anomaly, but you run in, you can take cover if you go to the left and the right. And if you get all the way to the other end, there's a one of the repair tools, or the tool kits are over there. Another little tip. All right, Ozersky, I got some news, buddy. I found the Oasis. Really? It exists then? Please don't consider me a skeptic, but did you bring something back as proof? Well, there's nothing wrong with being a skeptic. Yes, I found something that looks like an artifact. Oh my gosh, he's driving my camera crazy. Pass it to me quickly. Ooh, do I give it to him? I might want to hang on to it. Nah, I don't need it. I'll give it to him. Take it. Splendid. This miracle must be studied immediately. Oh, by the way, thank you for your service. Here's your fee. Cool. So you get 7,000 as a reward. Well, guys, hopefully that was helpful for someone maybe trying to figure out how to do the puzzle. That's how you do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it or if this helped you out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.